What's up, Tech King? Stefan here from TechRight. In this video, we're going to be doing the full review on the Umidigi 1 Pro. Stay tuned. Alright guys, so this is the Umidigi 1 Pro, pretty similar to the P20 Pro as I said before in my unboxing or whatever. This is the Twilight color and this is going for about $200 on Amazon right now. If you guys want to go ahead and pick this up, I will leave a link in the description down below and a link in the first comment down below. Now as far as what comes in the box, we have the usual cables and manuals, as well as a nice TPU pleather case that is actually quite stylish and a fast charger that will charge the device in about an hour and a half. Starting off with the build in hand, it actually feels pretty premium, with a metal chassis as well as what seems to be a glass back that is obviously a callback to the Huawei P20 Pro with its Twilight back. This also holds a pretty nice 5.8-inch screen with minimal bezels other than the ugly looking notch that we saw from Apple, of course, but that is subjective in its defense, so I don't judge. If you guys like that, you like that, it's cool. But other than that, it is very compact and very nice to hold in the hand. Some other pretty cool features that we see on this device is USB Type-C, a 3.5mm head jack, and support for wireless charging. Definitely gotta love that support for wireless charging, especially coming into 2019. Now, more on the display. This is going to be a 720p panel, but it actually looks quite good. Honestly, would have a pretty hard time trying to find the difference between this panel and a 1080p panel. The panel isn't the brightest, but the colors and vividness is actually quite good. However, outdoors it isn't the greatest when coming into contact with the sun. Another feature we see pretty close to the display is of course the notification light. This is 100% essential for all notifications, especially if you're that type of person that leaves their phone on vibrate or off all the time. As far as the fingerprint sensor on this device, it is pretty accurate, but it is laggy and buggy at times, with the display not wanting to light up right away when your finger comes into contact with the sensor. There is also a Face ID feature on this device as well, but definitely not as good as the traditional pin or fingerprint sensor, especially on a budget phone. It is quite good, but if you have any doppelgangers or twins trying to get into your device, it is not going to be a good day for you. This also hosts a pretty good speaker, utilizing the headset as well as the bottom firing speaker. A little bit tinny, but here is a sample of what it sounds like. I believe they posted about the $15 fee or whatever, but a huge shout to them for posting this on Reddit again, and I'm gonna go ahead and read this information for you guys. As far as what's under the hood, we have the Helio P23 processor inside this, 4GB of RAM, 64GB of internal storage, with options to expand. This device also runs Android 8.1 out of the box, which is great to see on a sub $200 device, and I love the close to Android stock look. As far as performance, the device will definitely run great with your day-to-day tasks, such as scrolling through Facebook and watching YouTube videos, but when getting into more intensive tasks, such as playing games like PUBG, it can skip some frames, but is still playable overall. Definitely not the phone for gamers, but you can manage if you really have to. As for the battery, we are rocking a 3250 mAh battery. This will pretty much last you all day with light to normal use. My best screen on time was about 6.5 hours, so you should expect your average somewhere pretty close to that. Now as for the camera, you shouldn't expect amazing results, but considering the price, it is actually quite decent. You aren't going to get the best shot in low light, but it can definitely get the job done for things like family photos and selfies for your Facebook and Instagram. As for the video recording, it's going to cap out at 1080p 30 frames per second, and it has not really surprised me at all. It's pretty much an average budget phone camera, and I wish to see more stabilization and detail on the future budget phones from Umidigi, but it will definitely get the job done if you're used to these budget phones. So for the breakdown, should you buy the Umidigi 1 Pro? Well, if you want a phone that performs pretty well with simple tasks and isn't a gaming beast, then I would definitely recommend it. There are honestly too many pros in my opinion to overshadow the cons. It's a sub $200 phone that just works. It's nothing too fancy under the hood, but it will definitely catch the eye of a person walking by with that Twilight color, and it definitely gets the job done. But the real question is this my favorite $200 device on the market? Is this my favorite sub $200 or close to $200 budget phone? The answer has to be no. I would definitely give that to the ZT Blade Max View. If you guys want to see the full review on this device, you can go ahead and go in the description down below. I like this device much better for a few reasons, but you guys should definitely go ahead and check that out. Tell me what you guys think in the comments down below if you guys do have this device. But yeah, if you guys did enjoy this video, please leave a like down below, as well as subscribing if you guys are not a part of the tech gang. Also hit the notification bell if you guys want to be a part of the notification squad. Again, this has been Stefan from TechRight. Peace out, tech gang.